welcome back to a new video. I'm not quite sure what happened to the beginning of this video, but I am using gel polishes from Rachael Wilders. She's just released her own brand of gel polishes called Hues. These are a hybrid gel polish. So I think they are like, I think they're a nail varnish gel polish hybrid, I think, from what I understand. By the way, I'm really sorry about the workman. Oh my god, there's some work went back. It's so bloody annoying. Anyway, so what I've done is I have applied 2 coats. Did I do 2 coats? This might be 1 coat. I can't remember now because I've lost the bloody footage. Of Ivory. Ivory is her white gel polish. To my tips. Here I've got Sweetheart, Cutie and Iris. And I'm also going to use Ivory in this as well, because we're going to do a marble, but we're going to do it slightly differently today. These gel polishes are a lot thinner than the gel polishes that I am used to. Normally, the gel polish I have are quite more on the thicker side and like creamy thick, you know what I mean? These ones are kind of thin creamy. It's like really difficult to explain until you've actually got them and tried them. So they, yeah, I wanted to try a thinner consistency gel polish for a long time. And like when I saw Rachael Wilders doing her, like she does little marble videos and stuff on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and watching her use them, I'm like, they look exactly how I imagined them to be, like use wise. They make the most amazing marbles. If you're a marble freak like me, you need these to do your marbles. They are insane. Stupidly I didn't buy her base coat or her top coat. I'm not quite sure why. I had a bit of a duh moment. So I've put a blooming gel onto my nail. If you're buying some of her gel polishes, you just need to use her base coat, just like a thin layer of her base coat, because the gel polishes are nice and thin anyway, so they just work amazingly for you if you're doing a marble. This marble that I've done is a little bit different to what I'm used to. If you go and check out my Instagram page, you will notice that I have put a couple of images up using these Hues gel polishes. I've done like a pinky white marble, and also I've done a marble like I've done in this video using different colours. So you'll see, just mind-blowing. I love them so much. They're so different. I did have a slight issue with the white. The white, honestly, the coverage on the white is insane. But on this actual, I'll show you in a minute. This is my only sort of issue the only issue that I had, right, was probably this nail here. So I put a little bit of Ivory on my palette. I want this little bit to draw on my smile line. I absolutely, like, I used to hate doing these. I never done them for ages, and you'll probably notice if you've followed my channel for some time, you'll probably notice that I don't even think I've ever done a gel polish smile line, like a gel polish French. But as of like the last couple of months, I absolutely love using gel polishes to do French nails. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I wanted to do a gel polish French using this. And the only issue, I keep saying that, you're repeating yourself, Nats, was that the white, for some weird reason, it's almost like it didn't want to stick to the gel polish underneath. It's like it kept kind of, you know, like if you put a base coat on a tip that's not been buffed and it kind of almost wants to separate. That's sort of what it wanted to do. And I don't know if it was me or not, but it was, yeah, it was being a little bit of a pickle. I'm going to use the actual brush in the bottle to just fill in the majority of the free edge. This is just going to save you a lot of time. You can do it with your brush, but doing it with the bottle brush is just because it's got like a bigger tip, a bit bigger end, lots more bristles. It's just going to get it done a lot quicker. Can you hear the workman? Have I mentioned the workman? I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot today. Can you see there? That's where the gel polish wanted to kind of... It was really bizarre. I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, I'm just going to neaten up around the free edge. And then I will pop this in. I believe the curing time is 30 seconds. Let me just have a look. Yes, it is. Cure for 30 seconds in LED lamp or 120 seconds in a UV lamp. Avoid direct sunlight. That's what it says. It has the instructions on the bottles, so you will know. Yes, I love it when there's instructions on bottles. It's brilliant. I decided to go in with a second coat because that first coat was a little bit tricky. So I just wanted to make sure that it was all nicely covered. Honestly though, this white is the coverage on this white is insane. When I done my swatch, literally it blew my mind. It's crazy. But because it is super pigmented, you want to make sure that you keep your layers really thin. You don't need thick layers. If you have thick layers, your product will wrinkle. I mean, that applies with any gel polish brand. If the light from the lamp can't penetrate through the gel polish, you're going to end up with the top layer of gel polish cured, and the underneath is not going to be cured. It's going to wrinkle. I just wanted to show you the nipple on the tip, by the way. That's what I was pointing at. I hate it when you get those little nipply bits on the end of your tips, and I always forget to buff them off. Actually, this is also, I found this tricky, but it's only because the gel polish is a lot thinner to what I'm used to. Also, I'm putting this straight on top of the shiny surface on the bottom, so it is going to run a little bit more. If I was doing this over a matte surface, obviously the gel polish sticks it sticks better to a matte surface. This is why, you know, like you buff the nail surface before you apply your enhancement or your gel polish, just because it makes for better adhesion. I feel like I'm being all technical and informative today. Which makes a change. So what I decided to do was I wanted to outline that smile line with the Sweetheart gel polish, because it's the most amazing shade of pink. No one can deny that. There we go. I'm just sort of neatening it up. And then that's going to go in my lamp for 30 seconds. And then I decided to use a little smidge of Iris. So she's gonna be our second little smile line outline. Outline, is that the right one? I don't know. You know what I mean. You see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna have a swig of coffee. We went to the Wild Bean Cafe and got a coffee. Had to get some petrol. My God, how expensive is petrol? Right, when I first got my car a few years ago, I could fill my car up with like 40 quid. Car was full up, 40 quid, like no problem. I've just put £55 into my car, and it wasn't even on, like, it wasn't even low. Like, there was still petrol in it. The light hadn't come on. Oh my God, what a bloody hike. Ridiculous. Trouble is, you know you need cars. Cars are so bloody expensive. Anyway, ran over. It's so nice. It's caramel fudge latte. It's ridiculously calorific, but who cares? I care, actually. I'm trying to lose weight. It's just, when you've got polycystic ovaries, your body is constantly in fat storing mode. I was reading up about this the other day, and I'm thinking, so that's why I'm only losing, like, some weeks I'm really hungry. Some weeks I'm really hungry and I don't lose anything, and I'm like, how is that even possible? It's ridiculous. Anyway, there's got to be a way to get around it, so I'm gonna do some research. Anyway, back to the nails. 2 coats of, this is Iris, my mum rang and it cut me off. But isn't that Iris gorgeous? That's what I said. I was like, isn't Iris lovely? You can't deny Iris isn't a gorgeous colour. Oh, she's beautiful. So these are Opal Flakes from Nail Sugar. I literally can't live without these at the moment. They're absolutely amazing. You can get 10% off these Opal Flakes and any other items on the Nail Sugar website using code NATMUG10. I've just thought I'd try these on the marble, so I'm kind of just scattering them. I didn't want to completely cover it. I just wanted to put like little bits here and there. And then also on this Iris, I'm going to completely cover Iris in these gorgeous Opal Flakes. I'm using the eyeshadow. I'm sure the eyeshadow applicator came with the Opal Flakes. I'm pretty sure they did. I can't remember. You can apply them with like a little brush though. You don't have to use this. I just did. They look amazing shiny. Oh my days. I'm going to matte these, but I do shiny up some parts of it. You'll see in a minute. Right, now I'm going to top coat these nails. Now, I'm not using Rachael Wilder's Hues top coat. I'm using a different brand top coat. I need to explain this because I do get a little bit of smudging on the Smile line nail. Now, also, I may have not cured Iris enough. I may have popped her in the lamp and hit my 10-second button instead of my 30-second button. I will never know, but for some reason, Iris wanted to smudge a little bit. Can you see? She's smudged a little bit. So I just wanted to tell you the reasons why. One, I'm not using her top coat. Two, I may have not cured her long enough. And also, number three is she does sell her own LED lamp. A lot of companies will recommend using the top coat and base coat with their own colours and also having their own lamp. So that I just needed to explain that to you because there are reasons why it could have happened. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing, maybe it's not, maybe it was my fault. But I decided that I was going to, actually look, it's not even that bad. Oh, it's not that bad. I was going to cover them up with some crystals. So I've used the AB crystals from the Nail Sugar Crystal Boutique. You can also get 10% off these. They are on the same Nail Sugar website. These crystals are lovely. I do love me. You can't really go wrong with AB crystals, can you? The sizes in the packets range from SS4 to SS12. So I am digging out some of the smaller ones. I want to make sure that they're all the same size. That's the only thing I find awkward with mixed sizes in one packet is that you have to kind of sift through the crystals to get the ones out that you want. But it's not a big deal. It's just me being a Modi Myrtle. It's because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy bish. But anyway, once that's done, I use the Nailchemy Crystal Totalist Gem Glue, by the way, to adhere these. You can use a lot of things to adhere crystals. You can use hard gel. You can use different brand gem glues. You can use that air drying glue that people use to apply tips. I don't like using that because I like to faff around. So I like one that you need to cure because I know that I've got time to play. But there we go. Once I'm happy, that is going to go into the lamp and cure for 60 seconds. And then I thought I'd use these ones with no, these are like clear backed. They've got no foil on the backing. And on the white parts, or most of the white parts of this marble, I thought I'd apply some of these clear AB crystals because I wanted to give it a kind of sort of geode vibe, but it's not really geode. I don't know. And with these clear ones, you'll find that like depending on what color you put them on, they will draw, like say for instance I put them on a pink background, you'll notice that they draw the pink color. If you put them on a like purple background, you'll notice that they draw the purple color. That's what I like about these crystals, these particular ones with shush workmen, you're so noisy. Trouble is as well, I've got my window wide open because it's hot now. It's hot. I've also got not parents' evening. What? I've got sports day this afternoon. I hate sports day. Not me, it's my kids' sports days, but I have to go and watch. Oh, my back hates it. I have to stand up. I'm going to have to get there early so I can sit down. But my back, if I stand up for too long, my back just feels like it wants to break in half and it's horrible. Oh, and then tomorrow is my eldest son's sports day, so I'm going to have to do it all again. I'm a horrible mum. I'm not really. I just dread sports days. That's just, oh my God. It was a little bit of a godsend last year when we didn't have one because of COVID. Oh, I'm so evil. Anyway, back to the nails. Right, this nail. The opal flakes are amazing. They look really nice matte finished, but they also look really nice shiny. So I decided on this nail, I would do I've got some no wipe top coat on the palette there. And using the end of my Crystal Pro, I'm just put in, so you can use a dotting tool or anything. I'm just using the Crystal Pro because it's got like a little pointy end on the end. It's just fine, it does the job. Yeah, I'm just making some little patches, and I'm kind of doing this so that it goes from the top right down to the bottom left of the nail, and as I get towards the end I kind of want to make the little patches a bit smaller. You can do it however you want, doesn't matter. And then I will cure it in the lamp, and then I'm going to show you what they look like in the light without my... This isn't finished, by the way. This isn't finished. I'll leave Rachael Wilder's website in the description box below, by the way. But look, this was in the natural light. Look at those flakes. They are fucking amazing. I love them so much. Anyway, I'm going to show you a quick close up as well with the light on. There they are. Ta-da! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free, and you can change your mind later on, though I'd rather you didn't. Thanks for watching. And I haven't got a video ready for tomorrow, but I'll try and get one done. So I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Hopefully. Love you all. Bye.